Good morning. This is Sam, and I am coming to you live from Melbourne, Florida, where we were supposed to be getting a hurricane, but now it's just dropped down to a tropical storm. Just some wind out there, and it's starting to get a little bit grayer, but we are going to do together. Welcome. I'm glad you're here joining me this morning. We're going to do a full hour of the YogaShape Method, which is for all ages, all abilities. It is athletic fitness yoga designed to help you get fit and toned. We have some foundation classes, exercises that we do in every class. So if you've been joining me for the past several months, you know what I'm talking about. So we start with just warming up, and we go into Mountain 1, and then we go into our sun salutations, and we do some glutes and abs, and then we go into Mountain 2, where we do triangles, warrior 1, 2s, and 3s, slow it down a little bit. That's where we do some of the more traditional yoga part of the class, and then we finally go into Mountain 3, which is our final cool down, and where we hold the poses deeper and longer because we're warmed up. So all you need is a bottle of water, a mat if you have it. If you have hand weights, great. If you have a magic circle. I started this morning with some fantastic bergamot. I put that on. I love the smell of this. And frankincense. It's also another amazing oil that I love. Frankincense is great for your skin. It's great to help with stress and anxiety, help you feel calm, and same with bergamot. So these two, I love doTERRA oils because they are, in my opinion, the purest and the freshest, and they really give back to the communities that they harvest them from. If you ever want to get oils, DM me and order them from me, or let me tell you about them. So let's get started. It is starting to rain now, but hopefully we won't get rained out. I won't have to move my computer during the class. Okay, I'm just checking my power to make sure everything's going, and just fix that. So, let's get started. Again, if you have a magic circle, these are awesome. These are only about $20 on Amazon. I highly recommend it. It's really great. So if you have it, grab it. If not, just grab your hand weights. Let's get in the middle of our mat, feet about shoulder width apart. And let's just start right now. We're just going to inhale up, come up on the toes. And we're going to exhale down, coming into a sit position. So just inhaling up, coming up on your toes, and exhaling down. Let's inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. And then let's sit here and hold. Let's do little pulses here. Good morning, keep those arms out nice and straight if you've got the circle. If you've got weights, you can hook with that, or you can have your hands squeezed in here into your heart center. So just little pulses, pulse, pulse, pulse. We're just pulsing here. And then let's pick up one heel and just pulse there. And pick up the other one, switch sides. And then let's pick them both up. Let's sit a little bit lower, bring those arms up, sit into that chair. Breathe, and then let's slowly release down. Dropping down all the way to standing forward fold. Have your knees slightly bent. And just hang here, just breathe into this. And then let's just really bring those arms back up. Come all the way back up, reaching up to the sky. And then let's just come forward. Hinging as your hips, slowly dropping back down into that standing forward fold. Knees slightly bent right now. And come slowly back up and inhale all the way up. And come back down. Let's do that one more time. If you're there, say hello, good morning. Let's drop all the way down. Place your hands on the mat or on your blocks if you have them. And lift your glutes and hips up to the sky. And then let's just leafy willow sway to each side. Find yourself a big leafy willow tree. And then let's slowly come back to the center. And let's just raise one arm up. So one leg is bent, left leg is bent, right leg is straight. Raise your arm up to the sky. And then release down. So if you're there, say hello, good morning. So raise the other arm up to the sky. And then let's slowly come down. Let's flow with this. So inhale up with one arm. Exhale back down and switch sides. So one movement with each breath. And then let's slowly come back down. Let's reverse swan dive, arms out to the side, inhaling all the way up to the sky. Clasp your hands, slowly come into your heart center, come back down into a squat. sit position, legs about shoulder width apart. And let's sit back into this. Let your toes pop up a little bit and just do little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So we're just going up and down a little bit. Now we're going to walk. We're going to just walk side to side on our mat, engaging our legs, warming them up. So we're just stepping side to side on our mats. Great job. Let's just do this a few more times on each side. Just walking sideways on your mat. Let's sit a little bit lower if we can. I feel like a little space invader. I used to play Atari 2600. That's dating me, but yes. Ooh, feeling that start to burn. Little pulses, pulse, 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 and then release down. Good job. Place your hands on the mat. Drop your head down. Lift your hips and glutes up to the sky. And let's reach behind and clasp our hands and extend our arms all the way to the sky. Head relaxed and just neck relaxed. Breathing into this. Then let's swoop down, coming into a sit position and come all the way up. Let's come down into our heart center. And let's come right to the front of our mats. Let's move things out of the way so it's not there. Let's come to the front of our mat. Inhale all the way up again. And swan dive forward, hinging at our hips. Slowly dropping down into that stamping forward fold. Let's place our hands on the mat. And step back with one foot and then the other foot. Going into downward facing dog. Let's just walk our dog out. Just warming up, noticing how you feel. Spread your fingers out, press your hands into the mat. We're just walking out our legs, stretching out our calves. And then let's press all the way back. Let's inhale and come up on your toes. Let's release down. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and come up. And exhale down. And inhale up. Release down. Now let's go to our down dog. Let's focus on our breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. At least today we won't have anyone mowing their lawn. Okay, so let's just release down, dropping to our mat, flattening our feet behind. Let's bring our bottoms back, going back into extended child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat, just breathing here. And then let's just walk our arms onto one side and sit a little, shift your weight, distribute it to the other side. So it's like out here. And just get a nice lateral stretch here. And then let's slowly come back to the center and walk our arms out to the other side. Giving you a nice lateral stretch. And then let's slowly come back up on all fours. And let's just go right into cat-cow. So we're arching up. And slowly dropping back down. Let's lift back up. Elbows slightly bent and release down. Let's do that a few more times. Pull those abdominals in, elbows slightly bent. Now let's come back into a neutral spine. Now if you have those hand weights, you can grab them. I have 3-pounders here, and I have 2-pounders. You can have whatever you want. You can have soup cans, you can have nothing. So grab a weight, and let's just extend our arm and leg out. We're going to tuck, pull in, and extend back out. We're tucking in and extending out. We're pulling our elbow to our knee. Keep breathing. And let's hold here at the top. Let's drop this back leg down and lift straight up and down. And nice and slow, breathing into this. And then let's tuck this in again, in and out. Breathing into this. And then hold it out here. Tap, lift down, and lift straight up and down. If this is too much, you can always drop this arm down. This is a little bit more than beginner. And then let's release down and switch sides. So switch your weight, switch the leg. Inhale the opposite leg up and arm. And let's pull it in and extend out for 10. Breathing into this, keep breathing. extend out. Let's drop this arm down. Lift straight up and down. Breathing into this. Holding here at the top. And then let's bring it in and out again. Down, lift straight up, square your hips off, drop the weight if you need to, and then let's just drop down, and then let's just do a couple cat-cows, inhale, and exhale back, and just stretching out that spine. This is so great for your low back. If you're there, say hello. Let's come back into that neutral spine. And let's extend that leg out behind us and extend the other leg out and then shift your weight forward. And let's hold this 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, release your legs. Into your extended child's pose for a moment. Stretching out those arms, and then let's slowly just come up onto our forearms. So making a 90-degree angle here. And let's scrunch up our toes and just lift up here. Walking our feet a little bit closer to our arms. Putting all the weight in your hands. Your head is relaxed and dangling. And just hold here. And then drop back down to your knees. Flatten your feet. And extend one leg up as high as you can. And just bend it here. Make a few little circles. Just opening up those hips a little bit. Release down and switch sides. Extend the other leg up. And bend it in. And then just make a few little circles. Great, and release back down. Let's stretch back up those toes and lift back up here. And just hold this. So just kind of noticing what it feels like to have the weight in your hands. If you were getting ready to eventually go into those handstands and headstands. Let's go back into extended child's pose. And let's slowly come back up. So let's extend that leg out and up behind us again. Square up those hips. Point your toe and let's reach behind. Untap the floor and lift straight up and down for 20. Breathing into this. Keep those abdominals pulled in. Great job. And then let's reach behind and look at that foot. It's nice and straight. And then we're going to cross it front to the side. We're going to try to keep that leg straight and you're kicking it to the side. If you need extra padding under your knee, you can always add a little towel or fold your mat over. And then drop this leg down, flatten your foot behind, or foot to the side. I'm just going to put this towel under my knee. And let's just shift back the way here and stretch this leg out. And then let's come back up. And we're just going to shift your weight a little bit, and we're just going to do little taps here. Breathing into this, and then bring this leg down and in. We're going to lift it up and out for our fire hydrant. Our fire hydrant lift, working those glutes and hips. Shaping. This is part of the shaping part of the class. It's not all yoga. Shaping and toning here, and let's do little pulses. Lift, 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 lift. Good job. And let's release down. I'm just going to shift my towel over because I don't have my extra pad under here. I'm on a concrete patio. It kind of hurts my knee today. Let's extend this leg out. And we're going to go straight up and down. Breathing into this. Good job. Everyone looks beautiful. And then let's just look behind, your leg is straight, and then you're going to bring it across to the two. You're going to kick it straight across. Make sure you have enough room wherever you are to kick. Look back, make sure it's straight, and then kick it forward. And then drop that leg down. Let's shift our weight back. Give that leg a little stretch. And then let's slowly come back up, shift your weight over just a little bit here, and do those little taps. Beautiful. And then get ready for that fire hydrant lift. This is part of the core, the foundation of YogaShape, level 1. And hold there at the top. A little lift, 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 lift. Good job. And let's release down. And let's extend everything out. Wipe yourself out if you need to. Stretching out into extended child's pose. Let's slowly come up and come into a sit position on our mats. So turn around and come into a sit position. And then let's extend one leg out and bend the other one in and roll down. So we're rolling down to our mat. Once you're here, pull your legs into your chest. Massage your low back into the mat. And then let's raise our legs up and reach our hands up and just pull down into a happy baby. Palms of your feet up towards the sky. And just move with this a little bit. Play with this, just shift side to side. And then let's come back to the center. Let's release those legs down, arms out to the side, and just flop your legs to the side, windshield wiper those legs and to the side, warming up those hips, noticing if you feel tighter on one side or the other. Just roll side to side, kind of whatever feels good. We're still in our warm-up, we're still in mountain 1. Go bigger here if you want, if you have the room. And then let's come back to the center, placing our feet on the mat, reaching our hands down. Let's inhale our arms up over our head as you press that low back into the mat. And then on the exhale, let's just arch here, a little arch. So there's a space. We're arching and pressing our tailbone and sacrum all down into the mat. And let's inhale up, press everything into the mat, and then exhale back down. Just warming up that spine. If you have low back pain, this is great to do every day. And then let's slowly come back into center. Let's inhale our arms up over our head, elbows out wide. We're gonna do double crunches, so we're just lifting up, trying to lift our knees and our elbows towards each other. Keep those elbows out wide, keep breathing. And then let's go into extended if you can. The lower your legs go, the more challenging it is. And then extend your legs out here. Let's lift and twist into a bicycle. And we're going to slowly switch sides. So we're just doing our bicycle here. We're in slow-mo. And then we'll pick it up to pace. And in a second, just lift and twist. Lift and twist. And then let's just do that bicycle. If your legs are higher, it's easier. The lower you go, it's a little more challenging. Keep those elbows out wide. Keep them out wide. Lift and twist. And then let's slowly come back into the center. Shift your weight, drop your hips to the side, readjust, and lift straight up so you're working that side oblique. And hold here, hold it, hold it, hold it. And release down, let's switch sides. We're gonna do this whole series we just did one more time. Let's start preparing for that. Not the whole series, just the abdominal series. And hold here, and then let's release down, come back to the center. Okay, inhale those arms up over your head. On the exhale, elbows out wide, press your low back into the mat, no space here. And then let's just lift up. Double crunches. A strong core, your abdominals and low back, that whole core area is so important. And then if you can, let's switch to here. Keep those toes pointed, legs out straight. And then let's come in. We're going to do our little bicycle slow first. And then let's pick it up to tempo. Lift and twist, lift and twist. Try to keep your elbow out wide. I know what I'm feeling the burn. And then let's come back to the center, release down. Shift your body to the side. Ridge out, shoulder blades are both on the mat, and just lift straight up and down. And just hold here and release down. And then let's switch sides and lift straight up. Come back to the center. Let's get ready for the Pilates 100. You know what it is. Let's inhale, arms go right. On the exhale, you're going to press your low back into the mat. Tuck your chin to your chest. Your elbows are out wide here. And we're just going to pulse. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Pulse those arms. Keep them out straight. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale if you want more of a challenge. Let's raise those legs up to tabletop or extend them out straight. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. We're almost there. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good job. Inhale. A little bit more to go. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, great. Let's pull everything in. Woo. Inhale, drop your neck to the left. Exhale, and roll your neck to the other side. And do that again. Okay, let's just roll to our side. And let's use our hand to press up and come all the way up into a sit position. Always coming up slow, noticing how you feel. You don't want to get up too quickly after we've been on the floor, so grab water if you need it. Towel yourself off. We're going to get ready to go into our sun salutation. So always be checking in with your body. So if it's hot out and you're trying to work out, just don't want your blood pressure to drop too much. So fix my mat. Okay, so let's lift up. We're going to get ready to do our sun salutation. So let's lift up into down dog. And let's just step all the way forward with one foot and then the other foot's in standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to monkey. Your back should be flat here. And you're just dangling here. This is monkey. And then let's release back down. And then let's inhale, coming into a sit position. Arms come out straight. Sit into this, that's our chair. And let's come all the way up. Inhaling up, reaching up to the sky. And bring your hands into your heart center. And let's do 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Let's inhale, arms all the way to the sky. And swan dive forward, hinging all the way down into a standing forward fold. Place your hands on the mat, or you can have your blocks if you have them. Put your blocks to the side, and you can step up with one foot and then the other foot, going into a down dog, and then from here, you can come forward into plank. Full plank is here, modify this on your knees. Then you can drop down into your crocodile with the inhale and come all the way up into a half cobra or full cobra, like up dog, and then roll back down. Let's throw in a couple push-ups. We're going to add more push-ups each time. So we're going to do modified. Really focus on your form. Let's do 3. And then let's push and roll, lift back up into down dog. So each time we're going to do more. So we're going to do 4, the next one, then 5 and 6. So step forward with one foot and then the other foot. So I'm standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to that monkey. Exhale, back down. Inhale to chair and exhale. All the way up, coming into your heart center. Coming to the front of your mat. That's 1 sun salutation. We're going to do 3 more of them. So, come to the center of your mat. At the top of your mat. And you're in the center. Let's inhale up. And let's swan dive forward, hinging our hips. Slowly dropping down. Standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to monkey. Exhale, back down. We're going to step back into down dog or a one-legged down dog. Your choice, and then from here, let's come forward into our plank. Dropping down into crocodile. Arms really tight towards your chest here. Really, really tight. And then let's inhale. up. You might just come here, or you might come here, or you might come all the way here, even further back, depending upon your flexibility. And then let's slowly come back down. We're going to throw in those push-ups. This time we're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. And let's press and roll, lift back up into down dog. Holding this here, and then let's step all the way forward with one foot, and then the other foot, so we're standing, forward fold. Inhale, move up to monkey. Exhale, back down, and inhale to chair. To sit position here, and exhale all the way up. Slowly coming down into your heart center. Let's step further, all the way to the front of our mat. We've got 2 more to do. So you should be getting really warmed up. That is the goal. Now we're going to slow it down. So let's inhale all the way up. And swan dive forward. Let's inhale, look up to monkey. Let's exhale back down. Step back with one foot. And then the other going into down dog, or a one-legged down dog. And then coming forward into plank. And then lowering down to crocodile. And inhale all the way up. Keep those arms in tight, feet flat behind. You might come to just here, or you might come up a little further. And then slowly come back down. Now we're going to do 5 push-ups, so arms to the side. And we're going to lift up. Breathing into this. And then we're going to push and roll all the way back into our down dog. And then step all the way forward with one foot, and then the other foot, so it's standing forward fold. Inhale, look up to monkey, and exhale back down. And then inhale to chair, and exhale all the way up, coming back into your heart center. 1 more sun salutation. So let's do it, we got it. Okay, so let's sit here, inhale and exhale through your nose. Inhale all the way up. Swan diving forward. Inhale, look up to monkey. Exhale, back down. Place your hands on the mat. Step back with one foot, move the other. You go to down dog, or a one-legged down dog, your choice. Coming forward into your plank. Shift that weight forward a little bit. Drop down, arms really tight towards your chest. Feet flat behind. And then come up to your arms really tight here. And lift up or come up a little further. And then slowly come back down. Let's try to do 5 or 6 push-ups if you can. So breathe into this. Good job. And then push it all the way back into down dog. Ooh, I just got my mat all messed up. And then step all the way forward with one foot. And then the other foot, so you're standing, forward fold, inhale, lift up to monkey, exhale back down, inhale into chair, and exhale all the way up. Coming into your heart center, readjust your mat if you need to, or your towel. Grab water. So congratulations, you've made it to Mountain 2. For those of you that are there, I can see you, say hello. We are going into Mountain 2, we're going to slow it down, and we're going to do a little bit more traditional yoga poses. So grab water if you need it. Say hello, tell me where you're from. Let me know if there's anything special you want to do. Let's go to Mountain 2. Okay, so let's get to the front of our mat. Let's do 3 deep breaths in the center of our mat. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale. Notice your body, notice your intention, where you want to be. Breathing into this. Let's do 1 more deep breath. And let's just come to the center. Drop those arms down and inhale our arms all the way to the sky. And let's swan dive forward, hinging our hips, slowly dropping down into standing forward fold. Dropping all the way down here and just breathe in this. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Little bear is sitting right near the computer. I don't want him to knock this over. So he's right here. Say hello. So we're in Mountain 2. Stay there, baby. Okay, so Let's inhale back up to the sky. Swan diving forward. And let's inhale, look up to monkey. Let's exhale back down. Let's place our hands on the mat. Let's step up with one foot and then the other foot going into downward facing dog. Let's just, we'll get ready to be into this. Spread your fingers out. Press your hands into the mat. Have those cat claws. Claw them into the mat. Let's do 5 deep breaths here. Okay, we're going to get ready to step forward and go on warrior 1, warrior 2, reverse warrior. We'll probably add in some triangles today. Side angle pose. Let's step all the way forward with one foot. Your knee is right over your ankle. Pivot and flatten your back foot. Line up those heels and let's rise up and rise out. Now if you want, you can grab your weights here and add them here. Let's drop those arms out. This is totally optional to add weights. And then inhale your arms up to the sky. Lunge a little bit and arch back a little bit here. Breathing into this. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. And let's drop our arms out to the side. Let's lunge a little bit and pull back on our upper body, breathing into this. And then just drop this back arm down and raise this other arm straight up and just slide it down. If you have the weight, just keep it right over your head. And then let's slowly come back down, dropping this arm to our thigh and raise the other arm up to your hip and into your shoulder and then right over your ear and then right out over that other side and lunge more into this. Nice side angle pose. And then let's windmill those arms out nice and straight here. And we're just going to lunge into this and then lift our arms up. So we're warrior 2 and straight up. Breathing with each movement. And let's sit and hold here. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Let's drop that back arm down and raise this straight up and slide down. And then let's come back to that side angle and raise your other arm up to your shoulder, right out over your ear, right out over, and lunge into this. Again, weights are optional. And then let's release out of this, dropping our weights to the side. And drop your head down, just surrender to the pose so both legs are straight here, we're in pyramid. Get your arms up all the way in front of you if you want. Inhaling and exhaling, nice deep breaths here. And then let's just set those weights to the side and just both hands on either side. Let's come back into our down dog. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So let's do a few deep breaths here. Okay, so let's get ready to do the same thing. Prepare mentally. Set your intentions. And let's step all the way forward. Grab those weights if you want them. Pivot, flatten your back foot. And let's slowly rise up. Rotate those shoulders out and around. And inhale your arms up to the sky. Lunge into this arch back a little bit. Breathing into this. And then drop your arms to warrior 2. Lunge a little deeper. Pull back a little bit. And then drop this arm down, raise this arm up, and just slide it down. And then let's come back to that warrior 2. Lunge a little bit deeper, pull back a little bit. And we're getting ready to go to side angle pose. So drop this arm to your thigh and sit into this, and then raise the other arm up to your hips, and then to your shoulder, and then right over your ear. And then all the way out, and then lunge more into this side angle pose. And And then let's come back up here. And let's lunge into warrior two and then lift straight up. One movement with each breath. And then let's get ready to go back into that side angle pose. Slide that arm up and out over your ear. Lunge into this reach forward. And then let's turn around and get ready to go into pyramid. So both legs are straight. Shorten that stance if you need to. Arms can be here or here. Drop your head down and just breathe into this. And then release those weights to the side. And let's step back with one foot and then the other foot. So we're going into downward facing dog. Let's take our right leg and just raise it up to the sky. Try to keep your hips squared. And then just bend your leg and then let's open it up here. Breathe into this. A lot of the weight is in your hands. Distributing the weight here. Just opening up here. Make little circles, going one way, and then let's go the other way. And then let's release this leg down, bring it back down, bring it up and under, and then let's go back and go back into down dog. And then let's raise the other leg up, and then bend your knee and open up your hips. Little circles and go the other way. And then let's just bring this leg, tuck it up and under here, under your legs, and then let's bring this back. Go back into that down dog. Let's drop down to our knees for a moment. And let's just grab our, towel yourself off if you need to. We're going to do dolphin, so you can make a padding with your towel, or you can fold your mat in like this. Give a little extra padding for your knees. Let's get on that. Let's make a fist with our hands. And we're going to bring this behind and place this on our sacrum area, either the fists or just your hands. And your legs behind can be up like this or flat. And you're going to press your hips forward. And then you're gonna, if you want to, you can drop your neck back, or you can stay here, or you can drop back and grab those legs. Again, they can be up like this here. And if you don't have neck problems, you can drop your neck back. Breathe into this. Push those hips forward. And then let's slowly come up. Slide your hands down your thighs and extend them out in front of you. Extended child's pose for a moment. We're going to do that again. So let's slowly come up to where you want to be, either making a fist and pressing your hips out. So you might just be here. You might drop your neck back, or you might drop all the way back to your heels. And then when you're here, shift that weight forward. Try to press those hips forward. Bring those hips in line with your knees, and then drop back if you can. And then let's slowly come back up straight. Slide your arms down your thighs, stretching your arms out. Rest your forehead on the mat. And breathe into this. We're going to do this one more time. Noticing how you feel each time. So take it to where you want to go. Fists or hands on the sacrum, head back or not. Try to bring those hips in line with your knees. Push them forward. Slowly come up and slide our hands down our thighs, stretching our everything out, breathing into this. And then let's slowly come up on all fours, put your mat back, get it out of here. So we're going to focus on our handstands today. Some of you requested that. We have been working on them, but Okay, so get in the center of your mat. If you have a wall or a door, I'd like you to move your mat and put it to a side. Close the door or a wall with nothing on it. You don't have to, but just when you're learning. So you're going to clasp your hands and make a book like this. And you're going to place that book on the mat in front of you. And then your elbows are coming down. But the mistake people make is they put their elbows up here. So you're going to be like this. You want this 90-degree angle here. Okay, but not out here. You have to have it in so your body can be supported. So place your hands on the mat, forearms down, in, not out, and then butt your knees. Bring your knees right to your elbows, like this, and scrunch your toes up behind you. Then you're going to place your forehead in your hands, and the front part of your forehead is going to be touching the mat. And then you're just, so everything's lined up, elbows to knees, knees to feet, and then you're going to lift up here. And you're going to walk your feet in closer so you get really straight here. And then you're going to pick up one foot and then the other. And just come here. You've got that wall behind you so you can lift up. We're not trying to kick up. We're trying to just lift up. So breathing into this. And then let's slowly come back down. Breathing into this. And resting in between. We're going to do that two more times. So rest in extended child's pose. Take a break if you need it. And go to the wall if you need it. So let's slowly come forward, making that book with our hands. Elbows in. Knees to your elbows. Scrunch up those toes. Head in your hands. Front part of your forehead on the mat. Lift up. You might just be here. Or you might just be here. That's okay. So I'm coming right up on my tippy toes. And then I'm able to just lift up. And then come to here. So all the weight is distributed in my hands and my elbows. Now if my elbows were out wide, I would not be able to be up here. So play with this. If you want, try different things. And then work on trying to come down as elegantly and quietly as you came up. Let's slow it. That takes practice too. So let's come back to here. Release any tension. Let everything you did just relax and release that. And we're going to do that one more time. So let's slowly come back up, making a book with your hands. Please bring your knees to your elbows. And lift up. Walking your feet in. And going to where you want to go. Breathing into this. You might not be up here yet, but that's okay. I guarantee you will get it. And let's slowly come down. Let's have everyone go in extended child's pose for a few breaths. Breathing into this. And then let's slowly come up on all fours into cat-cow. Let's do a couple cat-cows together. Inhale up. And exhale down and out. Inhale up. And exhale down and out. Stretching out that spine. Beautiful work. Let's turn around and come into a sit position on our mat. So let's bring the palms of our feet together. And let's sit up nice and tall. We can take these two fingers and wrap them around your big toes, or you can put this on your hands. And then just use your elbows to gently get in your right in here. And we're not gonna round forward. We're sitting up tall, and we're just hinging forward. So we're doing this hinge like this. I don't want you to be like this. I want you to hinge forward, and depending upon how flexible you are, your knees will flop to the floor. As you can see, mine are not to the floor. Other people's maybe. So just because you're doing yoga doesn't mean it's super crazy poses and just I feel so many instructors do a disservice to yoga because people see people in all these crazy contorted positions are so insanely flexible. We think, oh my goodness, I can never do that, and that's so sad because you can. Yoga's really about stretching and breathing and getting your body moving. That's why I'm on a mission to bring yoga to all with the YogaShape Method and Yoga Fun Day, which are my yoga and wellness festivals that I've been doing for the past 4 years. So let's come out of this and let's extend one leg out to the side and the other to the side, so we're in a seated V. Just readjust so your bottom, your butt cheeks are both on the floor. And let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Sitting it nice and tall, and we're just hinging forward. And then let's inhale back up. Toes can be pointed or flexed, hinge forward, and come back up. You can also sit on a blanket or pillow if you want here. Hinge forward, and come back up. And let's hinge all the way forward. Hands out in front of us. Let's just surrender to the pose here. Readjust your feet a little bit if you need to. Use your hands to inch yourself out just a teeny bit more and use your breath to go a little bit deeper. We are in Mountain 3 in case you hadn't realized. Slowly walk your hands out of this, coming out of this nice and slow. Let's inhale our arms back up to the sky. Twist to the other leg, then let's just do the same thing. So when you hinge forward, try to keep both butt cheeks on the floor. Right here, there's a tendency to lift up, at least for me. So I want you to be aware of that too. So we're trying to keep our bottom glued to the floor. And then let's release down, surrender to the pose, use your breath. You can drop your hands down here, or just be reaching out. Again, trying to keep that bottom, both cheeks glued to the floor. Use your breath and hands to just breathe into this and go deeper. We're warmed up, so we're not gonna hurt ourselves. With each breath, try to go a little bit deeper if you can, until it feels perfect for you. And then let's slowly come back up and switch sides. The same thing, we're reaching out in front and inhale up. And reach out. Inhale up. And then surrender to the pose, going to where you want to go, breathing into this. Using your breath to go a little deeper. Tighter on this side. I don't know about you, but I feel a lot tighter on this side. All in here, it's pulling today. Maybe I haven't done this pose for a little while. Let's slowly come back up. Let's inhale all the way up. Let's exhale down. One arm, let's place it to the side. Let's just go over like our side ankle poses. So we're going over our head and ear, reaching out towards those toes. Our feet are flexed. We're just reaching out. So we're not here, we're here. So we're getting that stretch over here as well. Again, using your breath to go a little bit deeper. And then let's slowly come back up to the center, sitting here right in the center, and then bring this other arm down. And the other arm's gonna go over. Reaching out towards those toes. Using your breath. let's slowly come back up. Let's bring those legs in. And let's just walk those feet out. And let's flex our feet and then point them and then flex and point them. And then let's inhale and come up, flex those toes, and then let's reach forward. And inhale back up. Same thing, reaching forward, hinging forward, reach back up. And then this time, let's just release down and surrender to the pose, breathing into this. Going a little bit deeper if you can. If your toes are pointed, flex them if they're flexed, point them. Use your hands, try to go a little bit deeper if you can. And then let's slowly walk our hands up. Let's go into a twist here. So let's just cross one leg, cross the other leg over here. And you're trying to get mindful of that bottom. Lift up and adjust and have both cheeks on the floor. And let's inhale and sit up nice and tall. And then we're just going to twist to one side. The hand goes behind you and you're lifting up and looking towards the back wall, that back shoulder, look up towards the corner of the room. Twists are really great for digestion. Let's come back to the center. Let's inhale up. And let's exhale our arms out to the side and twist back and up. Center, readjust, switch your legs, readjust that bottom, and then inhale up, and drop down to one side, and look back and up. And then let's slowly come back up to the center, and switch to the other side. Let's come back to the center. So we are going to go and get ready to plow shoulder stand because of requests. So for those of you that have requested that, we only got a couple minutes. So let's extend our leg out, bend the other leg in. Once you're here, extend your legs up. You can stay here in this inversion, or if you want, you can come do plow with me. I'm just making sure I'm not going to hit those candles. Let's reach behind. Trying to come over into that plow. Just kind of walk. Lift up, get your shoulder blades up. Feet, if you can, touch the floor, great. If not, it's okay. Place your hands on your low back. Just push yourself up a little more, getting everything as straight as you can. And then let's get ready to lift up. Legs together, feet together. Walk your hands down your back. Imagine an apple under your chin. So you might need to just shift your weight a little bit. Trying to get those shoulders blades. So that's a nice foundation. So that apple's under your chin, your legs are up straight, as high as you can. So a lot of times people think they're straight and they're actually only here. So if you film yourself, it helps. But really go a little bit higher because you're probably not as straight as you think you are. And then you can play with this, go where you want to go. Get legs out to the side. Or you can bend one leg and have the other leg straight. So an inversion in day keeps the doctor away. Try to do splits here. Or we're just play with this, have fun with it. We're refreshing all of our organs with fresh blood. We're doing it ourselves. We're not buying one of those machines that you see on TV. This is a great pose to do every day if you can. You can remember, or you just do it in the morning or before you go to bed. Okay, and then let's slowly come out of this. So walk those hands back up towards your hips. Let those legs come back down into that plow. You can slide those hands down and say hello to your toes if you want. Or you can just stay where you were. And then I'm going to bring my hands back down. Just slowly come down. One vertebra at a time. And once we're here, we're going to go right into fish to counter that little back. We're just counting countering that. So we're just sitting on our hands, lifting up into fish. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. And then let's just slowly come back down. Let's just take those hands out from under your bottom. Inhale your arms up over your head, point your toes. Exhale down, flex your feet. Let's do that again. And then let's just rest our hands on our hip bones and just let your legs flop out to the side. Let's do several deep breaths together. Just let your body sink. We're in our final pose, Shavasana. It's the only pose I call out per se. Because I want you to just focus on moving your body, learning yoga, enjoying this, working with breath, your mind, body, and spirit. Just let your body sink into the ground. Nice deep breaths. Slowly start to come back. Normally we would stay here longer, sometimes 5 or 10 minutes. Let's just wiggle our fingers and toes, and then let's just turn and come into our side, into a fetal position. And then let's slowly come all the way up into a seated position. Just come up slow, arms out to the side, sit up tall. Let's inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's do trunkles each side. And let's go the other way. And let's come back to the center. Let's inhale all the way up, reach up to the side, clasp your hands, come down into your heart center, noticing how you feel. You've worked your body mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Thank you for doing the YogaShape Method with me. If you enjoy these classes, Yoga Fun Day, check it out, yogafunday.com. It is a wellness and yoga festival that I put on, and I will be teaching there. I'll be speaking there. You can come take a live class with me. I'm also putting together some retreats for the future once all of this craziness ends with this pandemic. So we're looking at 2021 and beyond. But Yoga Fun Day is coming to Miami, and we're trying to put together some other great events. We also have YogaShape Method. The classes are free, but donations are graciously accepted. You can go to YogaShapeMethod.com and see how to donate. I do accept stuff through Venmo and PayPal. So again, this is Sam coming from my house to yours. My mission is to bring yoga to all and help people get fit and have fun, learning how to move their body and just enjoying that, what comes with breath and movement. So if you're there, again, DM me if there's anything special you want to do in these classes. I also offer privates, and I'm putting together some retreats, and I'm also putting together a newsletter. So if you want to be on that, it's not a blog on the site, it's just going to be a private newsletter. It's not going to go out very much because I don't want to do them all the time. So just once in a while, just DM me or send me your best email address, and I will add you to that private list. Okay, this is Sam signing off. Goodbye, my beautifuls. I will see you on the mat very soon.